to maintain even a family. That is the difference. And still, as a rascal, I claim that I am God. I am God. Nobody can claim unnecessarily that one is God. First of all, prove that you can maintain all the living entities. You cannot maintain yourself even you beg from door to door, and how you become God? Very simple question. Because in the Vedas says, eko jo bahunam vidadati kama, that one singular number leader, he maintains all other living entities. That we have got practical experience. He is maintaining within the sand so many crabs. He is maintaining so many ants in the hole of your room. He is maintaining millions of elephants in the African jungle. So, out of 8,400,000 of forms of life, mostly 8,300,000 species of life are being maintained by that one maintainer. And some of us, so-called civilized, we are trying to maintain ourselves. Therefore, nitya nityanam chaitanas chaitananam is also consciousness. He is conscious. He is not achetan. Achetan means there is no consciousness. He is conscious. And we are also conscious. So he is the supreme conscious person amongst ourselves, and he is the supreme eternal amongst us. That is Chaitanya. Chaitanya means the supreme being, the supreme eternal being, the supreme conscious being, and he is Chaitanya Charitra. Charitra means character, activities. So Chaitanya Charitamrita. Amrita means also eternal or nectarine, which does not die. That Chaitanya Charitamrita is there. It was written by Kaviraj Goswami some 400 years ago, and it was in Bengali, not Bengali, Sanskrit and Bengali. So now we have translated with elaborate explanation. This is the book. It is now Chaitanya Charitamrita in English. So we have finished this in 17 volumes like this. So we request you to take these volumes and read that what is the position of Chaitanya or the Supreme Living Entity and ourselves, what is the relationship and what is his characteristics, what is our characteristics, and how we can make our activities as good as the Supreme Chaitanya's. That is called Chaitanya Charitamrita. So here we are talking about Chaitanya's instruction to Sanatana Goswami. This Sanatana Goswami was one of the important ministers in the government of the then Pathan Nawab Hussain Shah. He is a very important person. He was a very great scholar in Persian language, in Arabian language and Sanskrit. And because he joined the Muslim government, he accepted the service of a Muslim government, he was rejected by the Brahmin community. He was born in Brahmin community, Saraswat Brahmin. There are many Saraswat Brahmins in Bombay, so he belonged to that community. And because the Brahmin community exterminated him, then he became almost like Muslim. Their name was also changed, David Khas and Sakar Malik, two brothers. Later on, by the association of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, these half-converted Muslim Brahmins were again claimed by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to become the first-class Brahmin, Goswami. They were Rupa Goswami and Sanatana Goswami. That is, Sanatana Goswami retired. First of all, Rupa Goswami retired from the government service, and then Sanatana Goswami also retired. With great difficulty, he got rid of the responsibility of government. The Nawab arrested him because he was declining to obey his order. The Nawab wanted him to stay in his post, but he declined. So, when the Nawab said that you are declining my order and you are resigning from your post, this is illegal, I shall arrest you. So, Sanatana Goswami, he replied that you are the king. So according to our Vedic civilization, a king is supposed to be the representative of God. So I cannot disobey you, but now it is my duty to retire and join Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's movement, therefore I must do it. So he arrested him. So this Sanatana Goswami, with great difficulty, he approached Chaitanya Mahaprabhu at Varanasi. At that time, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was staying at Varanasi. So he met him there, and after he becoming a Vaishnava, dressed in Vaishnava, then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu instructed him for 2 months continually, just to enlighten him in the matter of devotional service and write books, so that in future the followers of Chaitanya cult may take guide and be advanced in spiritual consciousness. So both the brothers, they wrote many books. This book is, of course, by different devotees, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, but Rupa Goswami's book, Bhaktivedanta Sindhu, which we have translated into English, Nectar of Devotion. He said in that book that is the verdict of Vedic culture, to follow the authorities. Krishna also said in the Bhagavad Gita, Tasmat Shastra Pramananti. Whatever you do, you must follow this Shastra, otherwise it is not bona fide. And if anyone neglects the order of Shastra, Yasastra vidhimussijya bhattate kamakara na siddhim savapnati na sukham na parangati. So we cannot avoid Shastra. So this Chaitanya cult is strictly under the injunction of the Shastra. So he has come to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and he is submitting himself, Kripa kori jodi more koriya cho uddhar, apon kripate kaho kartabya amah. A disciple, when he accepts Guru, this is example, Sanatana Goswami. Tasmat prapaddeta Tasmat gurum prapaddeta jijñāsu sreya uttamam. This is the injunction of the Shastra. Who requires a guru? It is not a fashion that one has to accept anyone as Guru.